Stop crying over spilled milk. You are hot. Tinubu did not make you minister. Wow. Presidency replies Rufai. This one don't turn a battle of the gods. I'm telling you. Rufai has come out to say that Tinubu is being tribalistic and nepotistic, that is putting only his boys in position and relegating and despising the North. Also came out to say that that the National Assembly did not just reject him, that Tinubu actually did not want him in his government. So he said a lot of things, and now the presidency under Tinubu's watch has responded and replied Rufai. And they are not telling him he should stop crying over spilled milk, that he is hot because Tinubu did not make him a minister. I know that Rufai was nominated for Ministry of Power, to be Minister of Power. But during screening, he was screened out based on his security implication of his comments when he was rounding up his tenure as governor of Kaduna State. So now the presidency is firing back at him. Let's hear what they are saying. The presidency has urged the former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, to move on following his exclusion from President Bola Tinubu's administration. So Niger News reported that El-Rufai on Monday said the National Assembly did not reject him as a ministerial nominee. Okay, El-Rufai, while speaking in an interview on Arise TV Prime Time, said President Bola Tinubu simply changed his mind on the nomination. Can you imagine? As if we did not know what happened, how he was screened out. So the former governor, who debunked the claims that the National Assembly rejected him because of his security report from the Department of State Services (DSS), said, "Since I left office and the president begged me publicly to support him, I said I would, and I don't want anything." Can you imagine? So I am a self-made man. I don't need anything. Through 2 months of negotiations, we finally agreed that he would nominate me as a minister, and there were certain conditions I attached to that. Along the line, either the president changed his mind. Please don't believe the story that the National Assembly rejected me. They had nothing to do with it. The president didn't want me in his cabinet. Simple. Now lie. It's not the president. So the same president that negotiated with you for almost 2 months for you to join, it's the same president that will change his mind to say he doesn't want you again. How can this guy be lying like this? As if we don't know. Exactly the security report that came from DSS showed that he has a questionable security character or security posture that is not good for the entire country. First of all, when he was leaving office, he said that they have taken over everywhere, the key positions in Nigerian government and Nigerian politics, and it will take how many years? It will take 10 years, if not 100 years, before they can, dislodge their structure that they have, gained in the Nigerian government. So what do you mean? What does it mean by that? This is the same person that was watching bandits negotiating and frolicking with them while they were annihilating the people in Southern Kaduna, and he didn't say anything. Rufai, go and sleep. We know your type. So in response, the special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Onanuga, in an interview with Channels TV on Tuesday, today, said Rufai feels hot about not being appointed a minister despite his contribution to Tinubu's electioneering process. So Onanuga said Rufai is displaying resentment of someone being left out of a moving train, which is why he is campaigning against Tinubu. He said, as a person, I think I will pity the former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai. He feels hot that he was not made a minister. It has been a long time since the ministers were appointed, and I think it is time for him to move on. You cannot continue being like a child as if someone stole your bread and you are crying over a spilled milk. Can you imagine? I don't finish him. So it is natural for him to feel hot that he has been excluded from Tinubu's government and the president. So in his birthday, And the president's birthday tribute to Rufai acknowledged his contribution to the party. So he actually helped a lot in installing the President Bola Tinubu. So the exclusion is the reason he's going about campaigning against the president. He is showing the resentment of a man being left out of a moving train. I will advise him to forget everything that happened or not be made or not be made a minister. He has been in public service since 1999. So his dissatisfaction about Tinubu's government is his personal opinion, and it does not reflect reality. Okay, so they don't finish and they don't like make you move on. Okay, they don't need you, they don't need you, irrespective of your contribution to make Tinubu or to bring Tinubu in as president. Again, he said you negotiated with Tinubu for about 2 months until you agreed, okay, you will come. So how come now that you came in and he said the president did not want you again? So who begged you if not the president? We saw what happened. We saw the report that came out about DSS report that came out about him, but it's not denying it. And people, a lot of Nigerians who do not study history, who have a very shallow memory, we agree with Rufai on this. No, without knowing that there was genuine report that came from DSS against him that made the Senate to reject his screening. Now, for these people, I'm telling you. So now, in the comment section, let me see. A lot of people will speak here. Not be small thing. Some say if the man who invited bandits into the country was appointed as a minister, then nobody would hear anything from him. Hypocrisy. Exactly. Exactly. The man who invited bandits into Nigeria and is here talking. And somebody is trying to insult somebody here, but that insult not fly. We know. And I think it's the same to you. Okay? Are you one of them? Somebody's idiot like you. Somebody that came on television openly, say he invited bandits from outside Nigeria and negotiated to stop killing Southern Kaduna people. That the bandits are on a revenge mission. Will you defend that? Exactly. So one bandit is cited here. That was smart, you know. But that's the bitter truth. What the guy said is the bitter truth. What Rufai did in Southern Kaduna. So he said, you people don't think sometimes. So Tinubu didn't know that he was the one that invited banditry in the north when he begged him for support in 2023. He didn't know that when Rufai was campaigning for him, APC doesn't mean well for Nigerians. Okay, must it always be him? Haba. Government is very right. He is carrying something else. Who loses and misses the resourcefulness in Rufai? Nobody. He has nothing. He has no resourcefulness in him. This man is politically dead. Forget it. Your train should continue to move. Obviously, they talk. Oshun self when be Tinubu original state and Lagos, he fails. Okay, even your state too. They play Onanuga, Nari Onanuga. Nigeria missed Rufai. Nigeria missed as Rufai is a performer anytime, anywhere. If given the Ministry of Power, I believe this epileptic power supply, that is English as speaking. The guy has a problem, has a security problem. That is it. Must Rufai be in all government tenures in Nigeria, be a King Kong? I thought he claims that he is self-made. Is he done owning Nigeria? Another political Oliver Twist. Not be lie. That guy needs to go and rest somewhere. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment as the presidency and Rufai are still trading words.